Smiley Morning Show. This is the day that the Lord has made. The one and only Fred Hammond. And ladies and gentlemen, we got the one and only Bishop Joseph Walker, senior pastor of Mount Zion Missionary Baptist Church, Nashville, Tennessee, and the presiding bishop of Full Gospel. Bishop Walker, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky, and good morning to everybody. You know, the scripture, Exodus 14, kind of rises up this morning. Do not be afraid, stand firm, and you will see the deliverance the Lord will bring to you today. The Lord will fight for you, and all you need to do is be still. You know, Ricky, sometimes the greatest act of protection that God gives us is not moving forward, but it's being told, hold your position. Let me explain that. You know, imagine a pilot preparing to take off. The engines are running, the plane's ready, the passengers are ready. Pilots check the instruments and receive clearance, and everything looks good from the inside of the cockpit. And suddenly a voice from air traffic control comes through and says, hold your position. The pilots, they wonder, well, why? We're ready. What's the problem? But the pilot can only see what's in front of the windshield. Air traffic control can see what the pilot can't see. And they can see another aircraft approaching, the traffic on the runway. They can see storms developing. So the pilot has a choice. Trust what he can see or trust the voice that sees more than he does. And sometimes that's exactly what God has said to us. Hold your position. You're saying, God, I'm ready to go. And God says, hold. You're saying, God, this opportunity looks perfect. And God says, hold. And you're saying, Lord, I need this to make this move right now. And God says, hold your position. Because God sees the runway you can't see. He sees the collision that you don't see coming, the relationship you're about to rush into. He sees the door that looks right but leads to no good thing in your life. He sees the consequences behind every decision that you're trying to make. So sometimes what we call delay is actually divine protection. I just want somebody to know today, sometimes when you hear God say, hold your position, you better hold it. Hold it when you want to run, when you want to rush, when you want to react. Hold it when you can trust God before you can trace God. Today, that's what the real blessing is holding your position.
Hey, Bishop, that's a good word this morning. We appreciate you getting up early with us this morning. Let everybody know how you could be reached.
Hey, I want everybody to follow me right there on Instagram at Joseph Walker 3. That's Joseph Walker, the number 3. And let me know you were listening to the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Hey, Bishop.
Yo.
Hey, they say you preached so good yesterday. When you went and sat back down, you had to lean over and pull your socks back up like them football players, man. Hey, dog. That's when you preach. When you go sit back down, and then somebody come and give you some Gatorade instead of orange juice, and then you have to reach down and pull your socks up. That's when you preach, man.
Sir. That's it, guy. You preach something good, man. You right about it.
Hey, big dog, love you, man.
Love you too, man.
All right, y'all. Let's get into some more praise right here, y'all. A little bit of old school right here, man. I love this right here. Let's go.
News headlines,
entertainment,
sports.
it's the front page on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
14 after the hour, front page right here. Alfreda's good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. It's Monday, August 17th. Here's what's going on in the news. Indiana is dealing with historic flooding, and the death toll is now at least 7. More than 11 inches of rain fell in parts of the state, sending rivers to record levels and triggering hundreds of evacuations and water rescues. The worst flooding is beginning to recede. However, flood warnings remain in effect, and officials say some areas are still dangerous. Hawaii, meanwhile, is dealing with the aftermath of Hurricane Lala, which weakened back into a tropical storm after passing the islands without making landfall. At one point yesterday, more than 200,000 homes and businesses were without power. Officials say at least 100 homes on the Big Island were damaged, with some swept from their foundations by flash flooding. One person was killed in a car crash near South Point. However, officials are still investigating whether the storm caused that accident. Roads, bridges, and power lines were damaged. Lots of rescues were carried out. Roughly 190 flights were postponed with dozens canceled. In other news, first it was lettuce, then peppers, Now, eggs, Ricky. The FDA.
You lying. We ain't gonna be able to eat nothing.
I'm trying to tell you. Listen to this. This is crazy. The FDA has upgraded a massive egg recall to its highest risk level because of possible salmonella contamination. Now, nobody's died, but you can die from that. Nearly 19 million eggs produced at Texas farms are involved, and the outbreak has sickened 98 people in 17 states with about 26 hospitalizations. Now, the recalled eggs were sold under brands including Kroger, Brookshire's, Country Morning, Cal-Maine, Sun-Ups, and Simple Truth, with sell-by or best-by dates through August 17th.
I feel so stupid.
Why?
Because the chick texted me from her porch, was just making a nice video saying hi to me and had chickens walking around in the background, and I just shook my head and scrolled on to the next message. Now I got respect for a gangster.
That's right.
Literally had chickens.
You better. I got 2 chickens. Don't
are
think
you serious?
I got 2 chickens. I get
I'm
fresh
about to get
eggs.
me some.
I'm trying to tell you right now. Listen, so before you crack that egg open for breakfast, check the carton. For info on these stories and more, go to RickySmileyMorningShow.com. Now, here's a look at sports.
Rock T, the sports genius, is in the building.
Yes, indeed, man. I don't know if you guys was tuned in over the weekend, but shout out to Clarissa Shields, defeated Kate Scott in the 6th round by technical knockout in the ATL, man. Recaptured that WBC and WBA middleweight world title. She dropped 15 pounds, man, from 175 pounds in the heavyweight division, came all the way back down to the middleweight division at 160 pounds, and got them 2 belts right there. Everybody,
Hey, Gary went all right, T.
Hey, was it? Man, I seen everybody was in that doggone crowd, man. 16,000 people.
I can believe Gary went to a fight.
Oh, what? Oh, man. It was hot, man. She did her thing. She looked good out there, man. So big up to Clarissa Shields. Because a lot of people, when they start getting heavier in their career and they start moving up to weight classes, it's hard to come back down. And she came back down and took care of that business, man. Lots of preseason NFL football over the weekend as well. One game to talk about, and that's the Cleveland Browns and the Chicago Bears. Bears won the game 34-10, but we wasn't even worried about that. We was worried about the quarterbacks for Cleveland Browns. Deshaun Watson looked pretty good, man. I ain't going to lie. It's a preseason game. He's 11-15, 126 yards. Very solid. Shador came in. He had a solid game as well. 6 for 11, 80 yards. It's just the first preseason game, but they keep that up on offense. Yeah, we'll see what happens. They couldn't get into the end zone but once, but it is what it is. Last but not least, man, WNBA's Phoenix Mercury retires Diana Taurasi's number 3 jersey into the Raptors. 3 WNBA championships, 20 seasons with one team. So big up to Diana Taurasi right there. That's my quick sports report. Brat got the hot spot coming up next. What you going to be talking about?
Man, Rock T, Tracy Ellis Ross is speaking out. I got the details up next in the hot spot on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Hot spot. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
So hot and that's hot.
You can catch me at the hot spot.
It's the BRAT.
All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show is the bottom of the hour. Time for the hot spot. What up, Brat?
What up, Ricky? Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brat Tat Tat, and this is the hot spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get on off into it. Well, y'all, Tracy Ellis Ross is opening up about why she believes girlfriends never received the mainstream recognition that they deserve. While reflecting on her time playing Joan Clayton in the show, she says she was never invited onto a late-night show during the series run. Now, she remembers when Jay Leno's show was approached about having her as a guest, the response was, "We love Tracy. Call us when she gets something." Ross says she was confused by that, asking, "Get what? What else do you have to get?" She also compared the treatment of girlfriends to the show Monk, which she says had significantly fewer viewers. Now, Ross recalls seeing Monk on Turney Shalhoub, or whatever the show is, the late-night talk show, thinking, is it viewership? So she says that eventually that led to her question. The only thing you can boil it down to is racism, just pure racism. And she says the lack of recognition went beyond late-night TV. She also says the show never went to the Emmys. Now, as long as that show was on, it should have got some type of something, because it ran forever, and it still comes on. Wow. So I hate that. I hope they can, I don't know if they can go back and figure out how to give them something, but she deserves it. Like, she that don't have to be a great show.
Yeah, she don't have to be validated by it. As long as she validated by us, we sitting here having a conversation about it.
And we love the show. We watched it forever, all the time.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of times we feel like we have to be validated. As long as you get an NAACP or a Trumpet Award or something from us by us is good enough.
But I guess when you're working in that circuit and you see all these shows that ain't even doing as good as your show, get all this recognition.
Monk was the worst show ever.
It was, yes. Oh, my goodness. So she probably felt that way, and she just wondered why she never got anything. But we love you, girl, over here at the Rickey Smiley Morning Show. And all the black people love you. And we grew up watching Girlfriends, and we'll never forget what you've done for our culture. All right, y'all, moving on. Coco Melon got a movie, and it's coming to the big screen. And SZA is joining the voice to cast of the franchise first theatrical movie. SZA is going to be the voice of Princess Harmony, while Superman star Nicholas Hoult plays Boba. Coco Melon, the movie, arrives in theaters on February 19, 2027. Did any of y'all kids, grandkids watch Coco Melon?
No.
No?
Yeah, no.
Still on Miss Rachel and Bluey right now.
Yeah, my kid used to watch Coco Melon, but I think it moves pretty fast and it's a little bit overstimulating. So, but congratulations go out to SZA for being on that movie soundtrack. Absolutely. All right, y'all. Last but not least, T-Pain has sold his music catalog, and he's saying that the decision was all about long-term financial security and protecting his family's future. He sold his publishing catalog and selected master rights to Harborview Equity Partners in 2025, and the deal was reportedly around $100 million. He says the way streaming has changed music played a major role in his decision, and he said when streaming started, nobody came to any artist and said, hey, we about to put your stuff on streaming platforms, and how much do you want your music to cost? He says with streaming payouts declining, he felt selling his catalog was the smarter financial move for his family in the long run. So I believe that was a good decision, because now that streaming's here, you don't even get a full penny on your record. Like you used to, your album, you get a penny or something like that off of your record sale, but you don't even get the penny is split in half. How you split a damn penny in half?
Come on, man.
It's a point something on the penny. Yeah, it is crazy how everything has changed. And then they didn't tell you, they just did it. They just did it, and you was like, wait, what? And
Well,
you
I
had
was so
no,
embarrassed
you had
to
no
catch
choice.
one of them damn chicks, Brat. I went down there with a bag over my head. They called the police. They thought I was trying to rob. I just want to catch a chick. I don't want y'all to see my face on that camera. This wasn't even worth the drive.
Okay.
They be hitting you up with gas money. Them little residuals. They ain't like they was in the 70s.
At all. Or 80s or 90s. Baby.
Yeah,
All right,
no.
we going to wrap up the hot spot on that note. But if you missed any part of the show, make sure you check it out on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show podcast. What?
I had the Apple Pay Def Jam for them to play my clip on Def Jam. I got to pay them now. God, dog, it done flipped.
Oh, my God. You can catch me on my social media at So Brat. Y'all, coming up, we got Rock T with the joke of the day. Oh, Lord. Right here on the Rickey Smiley
You got to pay them to do it.
Got to pay him to laugh.
Turn it up.
All right, y'all, Rick Smiley Morning Show. Ladies and gentlemen, it is Monday. You know what that means. It is about that time for Rock T. Joke of the day. All right, Rock, let's go.
Have you heard about the guy who stole the calendar?
No.
He got 12 months, man.
Okay.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. Come on, dog.
That's pretty good.
Got all 12 of them bad boys.
You on your way, Rocky.
I'm getting there, dog.
Yeah.
You need to give your
that was all right.
Come on, Brad.
I mean,
You got
12 months.
365 days.
Oh, he got 12 months, though, man. It's all the same.
Yeah. And then he says all the same,
It's all
Rock.
the same, man.
I like it.
That's pretty good.
I
That's
appreciate
pretty
it,
good.
dog.
I'm with that one.
Capital A, capital O, capital T. B-I-C-T-H.
John. J-O-B.
E-L-G-S-E-S, Eagle!
It's time for Gary's Word of the Week.
And you know this, man.
All right, y'all. It's time. Whew. It's time to expand your vocabulary with the word of the week. Now, Gary, good morning, Gary. And what will you be expanding our vocabulary with this week?
Ricky, this week's word, oh my God, it's one of my fabulous words. I've used it maybe once or twice in my vocabulary. But this week's word is gregariousness.
Almost. Yeah, not quite. And your name is in it.
That part.
You
Yes, it is.
your own name.
Gregariousness. Greg, G-R-E-G.
Sound like one of your homeboy had on a dress walking into a prom or something. I don't know.
Look at the phonetic breakdown, Gary.
The what? Now, what the phonetic mean?
Phonetic means the sound of that the letters make. Look at the sound that the combination of letters make.
It's getting hard for all of us.
Okay, thank you.
I felt dumb as hell when he said that.
Phonetic. Where it breaks down?
How it sounds.
It's an adjective.
Yeah. Gregariousness.
Now pull it all together.
Gregariousness.
There you go.
Say it again.
I ain't no gregariousness.
Say it again.
Gregarious. I ain't never heard nobody say gregariousness.
That's they just say gregariousness.
Oh.
Gregarious. Oh, damn.
Whoa.
Gregariousness. Yeah. Now use it in a, give us a definition. What does it mean?
The
so
definition
you can use it in a
of
sentence.
gregariousness is highly sociable, friendly, outgoing, descriptive of people that enjoy being among others.
And that describes you.
That's what I was about to say. That's kind of describes
Yeah,
me.
you should.
Highly
Gary, please
sociable.
start using that word.
Yes, I am very gregariousness.
Yeah.
Can you use it like that?
I don't
Yeah.
know if
Well,
that was the right way. Use it in a sentence, Gary.
Oh, here's a sentence?
Yeah.
I've been told that I exhibit a noticeable level of gregariousness when I'm prancing around a fun-loving group of my equally twinkle-toed sorority brothers.
Who wrote that?
You already know.
Something
That would be a great name for a show for you, Gary, and then you make Gary big.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Exactly.
What would it be called? Gary?
Gregariousness.
Ooh.
Yes,
That is a good idea.
Like
And it's
T.I.
Twinkle
has.
Toes
What's
Sorority
T.I.'s?
Brothers.
Yeah.
Ambitiousness. What's T.I.'s?
No,
Expeditiously.
yeah, there you go.
And then they capitalize
They-
T.I. That would be cute, Gregary.
Oh, yes, we need to work on that. Gregariousness.
Rex, you should write that. You should write that down in executive producer. But what would the show be like?
It would just be all Gary.
Yeah,
it,
me twinkling
It would
around
be
some
about his
twinkle-toe
noticeable
sorority.
level of gregariousness.
And the Twinkle Toe Sorority Brothers
Like
as his
prancing
background
around and
dance.
having fun.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Well, it'd be Miss. He could bring on Miss Kevin and Miss Byron.
Miss Byron, Miss Kevin, Miss Armani,
Yeah,
Miss PT.
that would be such
Former
a gregariousness
linebackers.
show.
Miss
Yeah.
Jamal.
Yeah.
Oh wow!
Yeah, that'll be cute, the gregariousness.
Yes.
Like it.
No.
Yeah, there you go.
Yes.
All right.
Gregariousness.
good. Y'all give it up for Gary with the word of the week. That was good, Gary. Pull
Thank
that
you,
together.
Ricky. I worked hard at it.
Roydale and Albertstein's grandmother and my grandmother, okay, they were sisters. So that make me and Roydale and Albertstein, okay, that's going to first, second. Got same grandmother. They my first cousins. Okay, their cheering would be my second. Their cheering to you all, my cheering, that would make you all, maybe third. I'm not sure if it's third or fourth. I know you can't code them.
Man.
I know you can't be with them in a relationship because those are our kin people. So, one that just got shot, Derek, okay, that's going to be Albertstein's great-great-grandson. So that would have made him, if he was still alive, that would have made him you all's
Shot Derek.
maybe six cousin.
Hold it!
Half man, half woman.
It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
Gary has the tea and the color of the day. Gary.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Monday, a beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news. Y'all, Keke Palmer, baby. This girl is coming clean. They're saying that she is finally out officially flipping the internet's exhausted high-value man disclosure, honey, completely on his head. Now, they're saying during a heartfelt sit-down, honey, on her hit podcast, baby, this is Keke Palmer. They're saying, y'all, that the 32-year-old superstar got candid about modern dating, real love, and why women need, honey, to stop chasing these status symbols and start looking for a genuine character, and I agree with her. Now, they said she was with Yvette Nicole Brown, and they opened up, y'all, about finding love and marrying her husband, Anthony Allen. That's what Nicole did. And, Kiki broke down, y'all, her own philosophy on her own relationship status, urging women, listen to this, ladies, urging women, honey, to look past bank accounts, honey, and social media titles. She said building a man. She talked about that first of all. She said she stressed y'all that instead of focusing strictly on ultra-wealthy corporate elites and celebrity status, she said women should focus on men who have a high-value heart, honey, and a solid work ethic. Then she also did a shout out to working class kings. She said they said she specifically highlighted y'all blue collar men like mechanics and firefighters, pointed out y'all that these men y'all possessing essential life skills, dedication, reliability, y'all, and heart. And she said ditch those doggone internet definitions. She urged y'all that her listeners to stop letting social media podcasters define what makes a man valuable. Reminded women that integrity, emotional security, and willingness to build together, y'all, matters far more than a guy, honey, flex, honey, in a damn rented supercar. And Alfred, don't you agree with that? Aren't you in agreement with that?
Sure. I mean, listen. Don't sleep on these on blue collar workers.
That's right.
You don't marry somebody for money. I don't think you should marry somebody for money.
No, well, some people back in the day, women was married for money because they wanted to be taken care of. Now women work just as much as a man does.
But I will say this: it's easier for somebody with money to say don't marry somebody with money, like Keke Palmer.
Message.
Yeah.
So she doesn't have to have a man with money. I'm just saying.
Yeah, because the man she had, I think, was a gym trainer or something like that. So, I mean, get your basic man, because these men with money, they ain't do nothing but, honey, dog you out and cheating, everything else, even though the man without money does the
like a low-down, raggedy dog.
Exactly, do all that stuff. Get you a regular man, because who want a man that don't know how to fix a car, honey, or cut the yard, or do that, honey? You don't want no man that don't know how to do all that stuff. And all that
Gary, absolutely, though.
It's the truth.
Yes,
you got to be able to change the oil, fix I'm on the side of the road. Please come get my tire right.
Come through. You know what I'm saying? Just in case, the people can't come, you can pop that tire off and pop that spare tire on. Just have some man stuff about you. That's absolutely.
But the only thing I'm concerned me about that situation, a man with no money, honey, he'll try to break you down, honey, if you got money. Oh, you ain't all that just because you won an Oscar last night. That don't mean you ain't nothing. And they'll talk
a man with money do stuff like that.
Yeah.
Well, them too, but more so broke men, honey, because they want you to be right there on their level. Want you to feel like you're surpassing them. So they'll try to break you down and what have you. So y'all just got to be careful, honey, of all those doggone men. But, honey, my thing is, honey, just get Jesus, and that's all you need.
That
honey.
part.
That's all you need.
As long as I got King Jesus, I don't need nobody
else. Yes, Lord. Moving on in other celebrity news, y'all, MTO, y'all, is confirming, y'all, that the live viewership, honey, numbers of The Real Housewives of Atlanta Season 17, Reunion Part 1, are officially in, and they're saying, baby, they are downright catastrophic. Now, yes, Brad, they said when Andy Cohen said that the Peaches, honey, gathered on the couch for episode 18, execs, y'all, were praying, y'all, for a major rating spike. Instead, they're saying that the broadcast pulled in a microscopic 0.561 million live viewers, honey, with y'all a dismissal of 0.11 rated in the key. Now, I don't know all of what that means, honey. They say, but the key 18 to 48 demographic market, the lowest rated for a reunion episode in the entire history, Lord, of the Housewives franchise.
Bring Nene back.
Yeah, but y'all keep saying bringing Nene back. I mean, they need to bring them all back. Honey. I remember Miss when what's her name? The first black girl, they had Miss Lisa Wu. Keith Sweat's ex-wife, when she was on there, baby, it was grand then, honey. They had all those girls there, but they need to bring them all back if that's the case, honey. Because I watched it last night.
Is there a breakdown on who are the more popular housewives, and maybe they can consider bringing all the, I don't know.
I don't know if it's a breakdown or not. People make it as if it's a breakdown, but I don't know if it's one or not. But I know, but I still watch it.
Candy's not on there. That I'm sure that has a lot to do with it. She has millions of fans.
Yep. So
not only she's a housewife, she's famous. She's legendary.
Yeah. Okay, I pulled it up. The Real Housewives of Atlanta, Mount Rushmore. Number 1, Nene Leakes. Number 2, Candy, just like you said. Number 3, Portia. Number 4, Kenya Moore. In that order, that's the top 4.
And 3 of them not on the show no more. So I guess maybe they ought to bring them back. Though we're gonna follow that story and see how they. Yep, 3 of them out there 4 is not on the show. So we're gonna see if they bring them all back, honey, and bring back some real good housewiving. All right, in my quick for free story, it's being reported, y'all, that, oh my God, Jordan Woods and Carl Anthony Towns may be getting married today. Allegedly, they're saying that they're getting married today, y'all. So if they are, congratulated, because baby Miss Jordan Woods, honey, she deserves for a good man. All with them damn Kardashians did to her. They did her dirty, honey. They let her run around, honey, and let them get all the good black men. Then they kicked her to the curb, honey. So now she got her a good one, honey. So congratulations, honey. If Jordan and Carl are getting married today, congratulations, because they deserve one another. He played with her for a long enough time, I think about 3 or 4 years. So congratulations, Jordan. All right, now that's said and did, y'all know what time it is?
Sha-la-la.
Yes, sha-la-la. Oh, my God, Ricky, these people are sha-la-la, baby. Sha-la-la is all over the world, honey. Sha-la-la. The color today, honey, is one of my favorite colors. My color today is sapphire. On the high end, you say sapphire, and on the low end, you say beautiful ocean. That's your color for today.
Beautiful ocean. Y'all give it up for Gary with the T. All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. I got your wake-up call. Get him at 866-9-RICKEY. Here we go.
Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. It's time to get yourself together. You need to get woke you up this morning, slid you in the house. Go with that, baby. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Encourage each other and be productive.
Come on.
The Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Wanna know where you calling from? So come on and tell us and just wake
up.
Hey, this Lori. Wake up, wake up, wake up. What's up? This is T from Dallas, Texas, and then a shout out to Genoa Freeman. What's up, what's up, what's up?
Hey, this is Straight Jacket Joe, your local truck driver. I'm from Rockledge, Florida. I am headed to Tallahassee, and I need Tallahassee to wake up, wake up, wake up.
Good morning, Rickey Smiley. It's Asia calling from Temple. Let's get to this money.
Hey.
Wake up. Let's go. Happy Monday.
Good morning. Happy Monday. This is Anita from Cincinnati. Love you, Rickey. Have a good day, everybody.
Love y'all, too.
Wake up. Let's go.
Birmingham,
Wake up.
Oklahoma,
Wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
St. Louisville,
Wake up.
New Orleans,
Wake up. No love.
Memphis,
Wake up. Let's go. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Appreciate it, Brat.
Welcome, Ricky.
All right, Joe Johnson got 3 things you need to know. You don't want to miss that. Coming up next, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. All right, y'all, there it is, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. We got the one and only Jeff Johnson with 3 things you need to know. What up, Jeff?
Man, what's up, Rick? Good morning, everybody. Good to be with you.
Good morning to you.
So, the Republicans are moving in a really interesting way going into this midterm with less than 70-plus days until the election. And one of the things that I've never heard before, Rick, but what is being announced now, and we can't be surprised, is a Trumpalooza. And the Trumpalooza is what is being positioned as a midterm convention. So the Republicans are going to be getting together in Texas as part of, I think, what is a rallying cry for them to be able to hold on to the House. And so this is going to be what you would normally see during a presidential election, a convention that takes place in Texas that's bringing in Republicans from all over with a goal of, I think, consolidating a message and being able to make people excited about turning out in the midterms. This is going to be September 9th and 10th in Dallas. And I mean, it is really going to be a big thing. I think what's interesting is there are going to be this consolidation of message. I'm not sure that it's going to work because previously you have had the party needing Trump support in order to win. And we're seeing that there are several non-Trumpers that have won primary elections. He technically is not going to be on the ballot for another election. And he doesn't hold the same sway. And I think there are a lot of people that still think he does. But if you see the number of Republicans that are coming out against some of what he's doing, then you realize that he doesn't have the same sway. So it's going to be interesting to see how this plays. It's also going to be interesting to see who are the people that are going to start to rise as potential presidential candidates in this next election. Because post-midterm, we understand that the presidential starts. And so similar to us hearing about those that may be on the Democratic side, I think you're going to see those other than J.D. Vance that are going to be positioning to run for president as for the Republican nomination. The second thing we're seeing is this vaccine order, and I think this is also a place where you're beginning to see Republican pushback. Senator Bill Cassidy of Louisiana is a medical doctor, and he is going against the president, whose new executive order is essentially saying that what used to be one vaccine for measles and mumps is now going to be 3 vaccines. It's the MMR shot, measles, mumps, and rubella, which is 1 shot, is now broken into 3. And I can't think of a parent or a caregiver of a child that thinks this is a good idea. And there's nothing that the medical community is saying to say that this makes sense. And so, you know, your child gets 6 needles instead of 2. And I don't get this at all.
It makes no sense, but they're not listening to the medical professionals. They're listening to RFK and Dr. Oz and unserious people.
You know, back to Trumpalooza, I was thinking, you know, they're doing it in Texas, and that is because I think Tellerico really has a chance to beat Ken Paxton in the Senate.
Yep.
And they need Texas. But, you know, Paxton, man, he's been impeached. He's had securities fraud charges. And if you really are about that Christian life, which Tellerico is, you know, a real Christian, then we're going to see, you know, if you put your, you know, mouth where your vote is.
Yeah, they really are panicking.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I don't know I think you're absolutely right about the reason it's in Texas, but I think the logic is flawed. And they potentially are going to bite themselves because I don't know if you want more attention coming from an op side. And the Democrats are just growing strength. So I agree with you there. Y'all, listen, this is not going to end. We're going to talk a little bit next week on Thursday about voting a little bit more and what it's going to mean in this midterms. Hit me at Jeff's Nation on IG. Let me know what you think. Y'all, thank you so much as always. Enjoy your Monday, and I'll see you on Thursday.
Hey, that's good stuff right there, Jeff, man. All right, y'all, more Rickey Smiley Morning Show coming up. There it is. Where your boy at, Black Tony?
Hey, Shady, stop talking so loud. I'm be quiet. Don't talk so loud.
Yeah, work.
I know, Shady, you at work, but I'm at the hospital.
Okay. Why you calling in? What's wrong?
Cause I'm trying to get to work, but I'm waiting on my grandmama to get here. I'm waiting on my grandmama to get out of work. She just started working at FedEx. She work overnight. She get off at 7 o'clock. She said she'll be down here before 8 o'clock.
Where your car?
Well, my car, they ain't got nothing to do with nothing. Shot. I'm at the hospital with my playground mama.
Wait a minute, what?
My grandmama best friend. Shot. My grandmama best friend, Miss Roberta.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm at the hospital with her because she came over to the house last night because she had my grandmama had made some neck bones and rice and everything. And Miss Roberta, we thought she was choking on the neck bones. So it turned out she had to go to the hospital because she was in labor.
Oh.
How old is Miss Roberta?
83.
Oh, she been having a baby?
Well, what happened was she had a son back in 89, right? Yeah. And that's Mr. Charles. And she had a son, 79. She had a son back in 79, Mr. Charles. And but he was a twin, shouted. And they thought the other twin didn't make it, but the other twin was still in there, shouted. And he's just now getting ready to come out. So
he coming out of grown man.
How old he is now?
I guess.
Man, you can't even make up a good line to call in, Black Tony.
I guess
you just thought that up.
He about 47.
Oh my God, that's a grown
man.
And
she is. What hospital y'all at?
We at Greatest. They say they go to the C.
It's real. You can't even see it. They didn't do what, Black Tony?
I got a little emotional because it's so beautiful right now.
No, you ain't getting emotional. You laughing because you sitting there laughing.
No, because he's 47. He's gonna come out.
Yeah.
But they say he like 5'6". So they gotta do it.
Man, no.
I mean, that's
real life Benjamin.
No, that ain't no good excuse. No, we're gonna write you up, man. Black Tony. Hello?
Hold it! He's half man, half woman.
It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show, 4 minutes after the hour. Gary has the tea and the color of the day. What up, Gary?
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Monday. A beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news. Okay, Ricky, this past weekend, I had a wonderful weekend this past weekend. I did a lot of stuff.
I see.
Yes, I did the fight, y'all. I didn't believe I was
Can't
at the
believe
fight.
you went to a boxing match.
Yes, and Ricky, that was my first time ever going to a boxing match, and it was really interesting. It was really nice. The people were nice, honey, and I sat there and enjoyed it. So I'm like, oh, all right, then for the boxing match, this how this go. Some of the girls was wearing gowns, baby. These girls was dressing up, carrying on.
They come ready, honey.
I see that. They came ready, baby.
Was you ringside?
Yep, I was right a couple of seats up from
You
the
allow all them
ringside.
videos from the back of me. You a lie.
But I mean,
that
but
on
Ricky,
the radio.
wait, let's be clear, honey. When you zoom that damn camera, honey, you ringside. Baby, I zoomed that camera and I was right there ringside.
I saw that video. You sitting your ass up there in that balcony, fan with a fan, a church fan called hot up there.
Yes, but you know, Ricky, you know when you get those tickets from where, honey, you be happy to be in the building, honey.
Exactly.
'Cause trust me, they was really, honey, in nosebleed, but I came down, honey, just for a minute or two. So, but anyway, thanks to Gil, he got me those little tickets, honey, after I begged and pleaded and turned flips. All right, and also this weekend, y'all, I was at part of the National Association of the Black Journalists event. And I went there.
saw that.
Yeah, shout outs to Miss Cheryl Smith and Miss Amanda Fitzpatrick. It was really nice, but Ricky, everybody's raving about the award, y'all. Oh my God, the award that Stephen A. What's it damn
Smith.
name? Stephen A. Smith received this weekend. Now they're saying that it was a salute to excellent awards, y'all. And the NABJ presented y'all the 5 thumbs down awards, y'all, and they went to the chairman, y'all, of the FCC, the CVS, and the Washington Post, and y'all, the wonderful Mr. Stephen A. Smith, y'all. And here's what Stephen had to say.
Stephen A. Smith, sports analyst and political commentator. Smith has established a recurring public pattern of disparaging commentary directed at prominent black women across politics, sports, and media. Such commentary reinforces harmful narratives, undermines the fair and respectful representation of black women in public discourse, and stands in direct conflict with NABJ's long-standing commitment to accurate, responsible, and inclusive portrayals of black communities.
That's what was said about Stephen, y'all. But Stephen has criticized women. They're saying he criticized women alike, honey, like Representative Jasmine Crockett, former Vice President Kamala Harris, y'all, and former First Lady Michelle Obama. But now earlier this year, y'all, they're saying that the former MSNBC host Joy Reid, honey, accused him of repeatedly, y'all, directing harsh commentary toward black women. Now the president, y'all, of the NABJ, her name is Erin Haynes, y'all. She said this about the Thumbs Down Award.
We are here to defend the truth, and that means telling it even when the truth makes our friends uncomfortable, especially them. So to everyone whose name was called tonight, hear this award for what I believe it should be. Not simply a thumbs down, but a call to do better. The door is open, the conversation is available, and the opportunity to change is real. But NABJ will not be silent. Not in this moment and not on my watch.
She said not on her watch, baby. I didn't know Stephen said such bad things, honey, against African American women. So, but Stephen has, as of yet, to make a statement. I heard at least he was supposed to release one today. So we're going to see what Mr. Smith had to say about this wonderful award. All right, moving on. In other celebrity news, y'all, oh my God, there's rumors, and people are saying, allegedly, it's being reported out that the wonderful Deion Sanders and his beautiful girlfriend, Karrueche Tran, may be on the outs, y'all. Now they're saying, y'all.
Oh, no, just started.
Yeah, now they're saying, honey, it's been a roar, y'all, that Deion, Coach Prime Sanders, and his beautiful actress girlfriend, Karrueche Tran, may be on the rise, on the drinks. Now they're saying rumors have been flying across the blogs that the high-profile couple might be hitting the pause button, honey, on their relationship after Karrueche, y'all, was spotted, honey, living her best life, baby, on a lavish European getaway, honey, with her best friend, Miss Christina Milian. Now, they're saying, y'all, while Coach Prime remains locked in a football training camp, honey, in Boulder, Colorado, they said, but before everybody go to Russian things, honey, they're saying, y'all, MTA, could break down, the things what's really going on. Now, they're saying that the breakup chatter reached a fever pitch, y'all, after social media, honey, noticed, y'all, the stark contrast in their daily routines, y'all, over the past week. Now, here it go, y'all. Now, here it go. Karrueche Tran and her trip. They say Karrueche Tran has been flooding timelines, honey, with stunning photos alongside Christina Milian, honey, as they tour Southern Europe, soaking up the sun, baby, sailing on yachts and serving high-fashion summer looks. Now, Coach Prime's Gridiron Grid, they say, meanwhile, 58-year-old Deion Sanders is fully immersed, y'all, in preseason preparation with his Colorado Buffalo squad, running, y'all, high-intense fall camps and focusing on his roster. But here's the taking a break whisper. They said because the two have listened to this, and honey, wherever there's smoke, there's some fire. They said because the two haven't made a joint public appearance in recent weeks, online commentary pages immediately began speculating that the 21-year age gap or their intense, honey, demanding schedules caused them both to take a temporary setback.
Yeah, football practice, Gary. I mean, football season is about to start. It's real intense right now. Some coaches don't be having time. I mean, he in there watching film and football practice, 3 or 4 practices a day, probably, and trying to get all that stuff together because there's a lot of pressure. He's the head coach of a big college program like Colorado Buffalo.
Yeah, but men like Deion, honey, want their woman right beside him. You're going to have her in all these bikinis and on yachts and things, honey. I can't see it, honey. No, man, I'm not a man like Deion.
In the off season, in the summer, but he's working right now. And you know what I'm saying? She don't want to go to all those football practices every day. She want to travel, and
she's enjoying her life with her man right now.
Not to mention he's going to be unavailable all day long. So what's she going to do while he's at practice?
Well, wherever there's a little smoke, there's some fire. I reached out to Deion, and I have yet to get a return response.
He probably won't reply to you.
You don't think so? Well, we're going to see it, honey, because I just feel so bad.
Deion love you.
I know that's a good buddy of mine, honey, but I feel bad for Karrueche, though.
Don't feel bad for Karrueche. Karrueche's a good friend of mine, and she's living her best life, and she is very much happy.
Well, Deion is a good friend of mine, and honey, he's out there on that grid. I know, but I know how Deion is, so too, honey. Deion,
she's very happy.
She's happy. We gonna see, because I feel so bad, honey.
Don't feel bad.
Don't feel bad.
No, don't feel bad. They're good.
It'll be all right, dog.
You think so? Because I feel it's just sad. I mean, they love one another.
They do. Period. They do. That's it. They sure
when your
do.
woman on there in a string bikini, honey, on the boat gallivanting.
What she supposed to wear?
You should wear a nice
Child, don't nobody want them tan lines. Go ahead now, Gary. You wear a thong.
Yeah, but still though. But I'm
still
alone.
What?
I'm by myself.
That's so sad. You need to get you somebody.
Oh. Now that said it did, y'all know what time it is. Sha-la-la, Brad. Sha-la-la, she just sha-la-la me, baby. The cologne today, honey, is one of my favorite colognes. My cologne today, y'all, is Sapphire. On the high end, you say Sapphire, and on the low end, you say Beautiful Ocean. Sha-la-la, honey.
The Beautiful Ocean. Y'all give it up for Gary with the T.
Did you see that post?
People are talking.
Here's what's trending on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Hey, I had a chance to sit down with actor, director, comedian Laurel Howery and Karlous Millerman to talk about their movie Hunted Heist that's now streaming. And, of course, they started roasting me off the rip, man. It was, oh, my God. I usually do an intro, but we was in a heated argument about dating.
We were in a heated argument because we were trying to figure out, is that you or Jonathan Slocum?
Also, I didn't even know, look, you got on a shirt and tie with the jean shirt. Is that
what?
He's like 3 different comedians in here. It's Jonathan Slocum. The pinky ring is George Wallace. The hat is Shucky Ducky.
Laurel, it was a what?
He says a shawl.
This is why I don't never have comics on the show. Comics have no respect. God. No respect.
I got a lot of respect for you. You know what? My grandma used to tell me, if you get in there with Rickey Smiley, you good. So this is an opportunity right here.
Right?
Yeah.
That's funny because my grandmama told me the same thing about Steve. Steve was coming to Birmingham. She said, here, take your tape up there. Just go up there. But for real, I took my tape when Def Comedy Jam came to Birmingham, and I was waiting on somebody to come down that escalator, and Bill Bellamy came down the escalator.
You gave him the tape?
I gave him the damn tape. There was a blurry-ass tape with me performing at Stillman College. I gave Bill Bellamy that tape, and he took it right to Bob Sumner and introduced him. Bob Sumner, right? That's how I got on Def Jam.
Oh, wow.
See, grandma be knowing. You better keep that tape.
Bill always look out. That's the Bill Bellamy, man. Like, he always look like, it's crazy because he the how to be a player person.
Right.
So wait, when you met him, that didn't happen yet, did it?
No, that was before the how to be a player. He had done booty call joke on Def Jam.
Yeah.
So, Bill Bellamy real nice. Like when Jesus go on vacation, Bill Bellamy fill in and answer prayer. That's how nice he is. So you know what I'm saying? So
Jesus.
Congratulations on your new film, Haunted Heist.
Yeah. It was just everybody was so funny. And it was great because I had to be kind of extra focused.
Yeah.
But it was me kind of talking to myself most of the time. Like, he's stupid, man.
Yeah.
I can't participate because then we ain't going to get it done. So
right.
I'll laugh, but I won't laugh out loud.
Right, but you're trying to keep
because I'm trying to keep it moving. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because time is money.
Yeah,
time is money when you're filming. Carlos, let me tell you, I took Loretta on it. I had a tracker boat. We went from Fort Lauderdale all the way down the coast to Miami. That's when everybody had a brand new cell phone. Mm-hmm. The ride was going good. We playing rock music. I'm talking about we live. Now, I remember Lorel sitting over there had the grab because we was performing at the Fort Lauderdale Improv.
Yep.
And right when we was going in Hollover, I want you to look at all the Hollover Inlet videos. So Hollover Inlet is a big washing machine. We in this little bitty boat. Me, you.
Pedaling like hell.
Right. Pedaling like hell. And some other damn comedians. A big wave came out of nowhere and we just...
Oh, you ever see the video with the white people? They like this, like on the boat. They like snapping it like this. That's how people. My glasses full.
Water was coming down the glasses. Everybody's cell phone. Back then, water could not touch your cell phone.
It's over with.
It's over. Everybody had to go straight to T-Mobile or Boost Mobile after that. So,
all the little snacks you have is everywhere. All in the water.
Oh, it was crazy.
It was one of the craziest.
Damn. But we made it.
Damn.
Barely.
We got to that show so as hell.
Yes, sir. now, Rail, this is your first time directing a feature film. Was there ever a moment on the set when you thought like, why the hell I signed up for this?
Nope. Not at all.
You didn't have no kind of reservations about...
It felt at home. I remember my wife came the first day on set and she was just like, oh my God, you look like you at home. Like, I love directing. It's truly my thing.
But you just got that eye for it. Do you plan on directing more stuff?
100%. So before I did that, I co-directed my special that I shot independently. I did a pilot. I'm about to do a limited series that I wrote and I'm directing. And so I'm telling you, it's my thing. I'm really hoping Haunted Heist kicks off like this big feature run where I get a chance to work with a gang of stand-ups, man. And we just work on a gang of funny
Absolutely.
Stuff. Yeah.
So both of y'all are hilarious separately, but I know it's a whole different level, when y'all together. What is the funniest thing that happened behind the scenes, Karlous, while filming Haunted Heist? What sticks out of your mind?
Some of that was haunted for real. Didn't nobody want to talk about it. But there was a few moments where it got scary for me.
Well,
so we
shot in. So the house we shot in was Barry Gordy's first mansion in Detroit.
Oh,
so guess whenever he left a lot of shit in there. So like it's still old furniture in there.
It's a lot of Motown pictures nobody ever seen before.
Yeah,
are you serious?
Yeah, like hundreds.
It felt haunted for real, and it's
so when you say felt haunted, tell for the people that ain't never. Felt like, where did that feel? Something heavy or something looming or
stuff will be moving and
what you mean
missing?
And it was like he had a tunnel from like
it's a long tunnel from it's an underground tunnel.
Yeah,
it's probably 200 feet.
Yeah,
from pool house to the house, so you can walk to the house. But if you know where the tunnel is, you can go through the tunnel. So there's no excuse for you not to be there. And then he got like baby pictures of Michael Jackson and Aretha Franklin. It's all kind of stuff in there.
It is crazy. And the guy who bought it didn't change
He changed nothing.
He did.
So what movie?
Hold on. Okay, Ricky, hold on.
Wait a minute.
he don't believe it, bro.
I can't believe I'm about to say it.
It was haunted for real.
But you remember the owner guy, right? He had these dogs.
Okay.
And he had one dog he only could walk like this. He was dragging his leg. He'd just crawl out of nowhere. We be trying to shoot the scene.
And
it's a dog coming down.
You can't be like, hey, man, get your dog. Because this really the dog house, so you just got to wait.
So the man nice enough to let you use the house to shoot in.
Well, we paid. He didn't give it to us for free, but at the same time, he wouldn't get his dog. He wouldn't get his dog, so we had to let the dogs do their thing for a little bit, and then we get back to shooting. But it was just one dog. All the other dogs was running frantically, and then the dog really had
the dog back legs didn't work?
Absolutely.
No. Hey, man, listen. Y'all got to chill. Because, hey. Peter be watching us, and Rock T that's on my morning show got a real bad habit. He pull up them dogs that can't walk all the way.
I'm like, action, and the dog just be crawling.
So was the legs folded inwards or outwards?
No, they was out. It felt like,
hey man,
you remember the skit with Dave Chappelle did Rick James and they kicked the legs and he was crawling out of that. You can buy another couch, Eddie Murphy. Like he was just crawling.
You know what it remind me of? You remember Jamie Foxx had Duke? Come on, Duke.
Oh man, we got more with Lil Rel Howery and Karlous Miller up next. Rickey Smiley Morning Show. All right, y'all, we're back with comedians Karlous Miller and Lil Rel Howery, and I have to ask them, what is a lesson that no amount of money could teach you?
What is a lesson that I've learned that no amount of money could have taught me?
Yeah.
That an amount of money can teach me anything.
Okay.
With the right money, you'll learn. With the right amount of money behind you, you'll start learning.
Come on now.
And when you ain't got no money, you'll figure out how to learn.
How to learn.
How to learn. Now that's what everybody will tell you. The best thing about not having no money is it make you creative.
Sure.
It make you figure out a way to get what you want.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
And if you don't take that lesson from it, you'll never get no money. Because money can't make you happy.
Mm-hmm.
Money is a tool. You have to learn how to use money to get other things. It's not necessarily just about buying stuff. You have to use money to get opportunities, to get yourself out of stuff. You use money to buy convenience. You use money to try to make money from my experience.
Right.
Right. So that's the hardest part about it, though.
Right. What about you?
I mean, honestly, is to not overthink anything. Just go ahead and do it. Mm-hmm. I think if you overthink and say, "Hey, if this happens, this happens," I think us being comedians is such a risk we all took,
right?
By just saying, "All right, this is what I'm going to do." And I remember telling somebody the greatest thing for me is that I love this so much. I didn't even realize what success really looked like from these other people's perspective. Mm-hmm. Success for me was just really going on stage, being able to get paid for it, and work with a bunch of other comics.
Right. Mm-hmm.
To me, that was successful when it wasn't really anything. Like when I was living with Michi and Wildcat, we was out sharing an apartment. It was like, those were still my favorite times. Like, dang, we didn't even think about it. We was happy to share a pan of wings.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And just was able to go to each comedy club each and every night and just have fun. And then once all the stuff started happening, I'm like, dang, I didn't even really think about this part. I was just happy, just hitting the stage.
Just to be doing it.
Yeah.
And there was times in all of our career that it wasn't even about the money. Like you was just saying, man, we're traveling 13 to 15 hour drives for $200 or for no $100 or just riding with your partner because they had a show. You get what I'm saying?
I did 12 hours in a cut. I've driven through the mountains of West Virginia in a 79 Cutlass.
No heat.
No heat. You know what I'm saying? Like for $250.
Right.
Clear $20 just for the opportunity.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? And how I got on the radio, I was driving to Tuscaloosa 60 miles every morning for free for the opportunity to be on the air, listening to Tom Joyner on the air. Like, I wish I had an opportunity like that. So, that paying dues, that the struggle, it just give you so much more respect for the game.
Hell yeah. I never let no amount of money restrict how much fun I was going to have.
Right.
I had some of the best times of my life with just enough to be there.
Yep.
I was performing in Carrollton, Georgia. That's the first time I met Earthquake in Carrollton, Georgia. We did a club called the Spiral Gyra. They had set a microphone in the corner. It's kind of like an Applebee's setup kind of restaurant. And they had a comedy night. And I remember I had this white dude, man, his face had turned red. He was laughing hard as hell. He was crying. He said, God, funny. Now, Karlous, people most know and love you for your stand-up and Wild and congratulations on Wild and Out. You shout out to everybody at the whole staff at 85 South, man. Congratulations on everything. What was the biggest adjustment from going from the comedy stage to a feature film like Hunted Heist?
We was just talking about this. It's the approach, the seriousness that I took to it. Just kind of got the timing of it right and tried to build some elements, like background elements to the character that could make me fit into the role that it was. Man, it was just, thank you for the opportunity. I really appreciate that. Man.
Wow.
Yeah, man. One thing about comics, man, to see somebody doing what you're doing, you have put yourself in a position to hire other comedians. You opened for me before, and then now you become my boss, because I think we got something.
Yeah.
He called me on the phone, and I'm like, just send me a date. I'm there. Like, it's like Lorel called you.
Yeah.
Like, you respect him, you respect his work or whatever, you watch his growth. And it's like, man, I'm looking forward to having an opportunity to work for you also. And I just appreciate that you even thought about me you know what I'm saying? It means
he
a lot.
He don't know who he is to us, bro.
Yeah.
No,
it's crazy because you don't know, bro. And it's like, you don't have to do nothing if you don't want to. And for you to still be accessible like that, that's amazing, bro.
I mean, that's what's, but Ricky, for real, like you are like, fine, I get it. You know what I mean? We all kind of had the same dream, so you know how it goes. But like, somebody like you literally opened up a gang of doors, and not even just opened it. You let me open for you.
And thank you for saying that. Lil Rail, Karlous Miller, man, I just appreciate y'all. I love, and I mean this. I just want to tell you that I am really proud of y'all. I absolutely love you. If you needed a kidney and you can get one of mine, I feel that way about y'all. I am so proud of y'all, man. Much success, and this is nothing compared to what God gonna do for you. And God always give you double for your trouble. Man, y'all give it up and show your love for Lil Rail and Karlous Miller. Happy to have y'all, man. Congratulations. Boy, I seen the video where this girl gave her life to God, and she folded that dude clothes up so neat and sat on the porch, and she said, all weapons formed against me shall not. I'm talking about, man, I watched that video. That thing touched me, man. She was for real. When they fold your clothes and put it neat. Whew, that lady, I mean, she was quoting scripture. She said, I'm going back to church Sunday. Everybody know that video. The video went viral, Alfred. You got to see it. She said, oh, she was just quoting scriptures with his clothes outside. She was sitting on the steps, waiting on him. She said, no, I'm not going to be gassed, and I'm not going to be a prisoner. And boy, I felt all of that. Yep. She got his ass out of it. He said, who I met with, who I sleep with. I knew right then.
Yeah.
Right then.
She didn't even care.
What you mean? Who you just? She said, no, weapons for. But that thing with quoting scripts, boy, I had got to say, I started praying like that's not. She
folded them clothes.
She folded them clothes so damn neat.
Fresh out the dryer.
And set them, stacked it. Then you can see the clothes and, man, somebody please send me that video. But
there's no anger in that. If you throw them out the window, you still feel some emotion.
Yeah, you got a chance.
You ain't spinning that block.
If she fold them down, clothes up, and then put down something where they won't touch the cement on the porch.
Come on, man.
He must have did something with her cousin.
Nice and neat.
Yeah.
She said he was. She said she kept dreaming that he was cheating.
That's when you done smashed her cousin. The one she grew up with.
Oh my God, today!
Like
my God, today!
Oh my God! Don't ask me how I know.
Yeah,
but anyway,
it's a man law violation that I got in my feelings about that. How about that? Let's start there. Start with me.
Let's get into these man laws. Let's get into these man laws.
I wasn't supposed to feel no kind of way about that.
Yeah,
sure wasn't.
Go ahead, man.
But we're gonna let that slide. So make sure that y'all get the Man Laws book. The Man Laws is in an actual book, and you can get that on Amazon right now. Just put in Special K Man Laws. And, shout out to everybody listening on Classics 102.9 in Atlanta. If you're going to be in Atlanta next week, I got a big show coming up called Grown Folk Business. And you can get tickets for this show on my Instagram at Special K913. So it's going to be a very, very nice one-man show. Amazing. All right, let's get into these man laws. Let's start with this one. A man cannot get a rapper's face tatted on your body unless that rapper is your father. So
yeah, you're right about
that. Picture, you can't put no picture of Future on your chest or Tupac on your back or Biggie on your no.
You talk to these millennials.
Unless it's your daddy. Don't tat no other man or Jesus Christ, which is one and the same. Don't put no other man on your body.
No.
You can't ask another grown man for a piece of his cupcake or muffin.
No, dog.
But you can take half
Now,
of
if he
the bottom
offer it
half of
to
the
you.
bagel or the top half of the bagel now.
Yeah, but a muffin, you can't be, hey, man, let me get a piece of your muffin.
It's something about the
Whoa.
topping.
Yeah.
Oh, you can't just say, let me get a piece of your muffin.
You
No.
and you got to throw that half a bagel at him. You got to throw it at him.
Slide across the table, yeah.
Especially if you're in prison at the time. Do not ask another man for a piece of his muffin.
Not even,
All right,
not even a hostess.
Yeah, no, not
with that cream on the inside. That cream. I want that
None
cream.
of that. None of that.
Slice
None
it.
of that.
A Twinkie.
No,
A
stop
Twinkie.
trying to make.
I want the
No, you
cream.
definitely-
Just give me some of the cream.
Whoa! Hold on.
Oh my God.
Whoa!
Man.
Oh,
Awkward.
wow.
Hey,
Stop
what
this
the hell
one.
What's
going on?
happening right now?
Do we need to talk, sir?
He just lost the super. He no longer Super Dave.
Yeah, he's David now. You're just David
We're
now.
talking about a.
He's like Davey.
Hold on. We're talking
You're
about a
just David.
cupcake, right?
Oh, man.
You talking about just give me the cream?
No,
Whoa!
sir. No, sir.
No, bro.
Yes, baby.
Cut your
cream.
mic off, dog.
Gary over there smiling.
Yes, honey. We love the
Yes.
cream, honey.
I
Go
don't
on
even
with the
wanna
next one.
finish.
Man. Go ahead, man. Come on,
All right,
man.
if a fine chick walked through the barbershop and all the dudes, now this happened over the weekend. If a fine chick walked through the barbershop and all the dudes in there make comments about her when she leaves, you can't be the one to make things weird. Talking about, I only look at my wife. I don't really be looking at no other. Man, we ain't need to hear all of that.
Just don't say nothing.
Yeah.
Just don't say nothing, but don't make things all
Look at your
weird. Now
phone.
everybody looking at you quiet. Look,
Yeah,
stop.
just look in your phone.
Stop.
Like you go. What's the next?
And if you're eating a long pickle spear, you cannot carry on a conversation with a man until you finish, bro. Like,
You
don't
can't
talk
even
to me
eat it.
like-
Why you eating a long pickle spear?
What? Right. That
It
part.
come with a sandwich. It come with your sandwich at Jason's
No.
Deli, but you can't be talking to another dude until you
But don't
completely
they
finish that
cut it in
damn
half
pickle.
or something?
But it's still long and
Nah, you got to cut it yourself, dog.
You can't talk while you eating that pickle, man. No,
Man, them hot dogs at Jackson's Ice Cream off of Hollandale Beach Boulevard. They bought that hot dog on the table. This fat man, my son, both of my sons got up. They just got up.
How long was it?
Man, listen, when they bought the hot dog, my fat said, "Ooh!" And,
News headlines.
Entertainment.
Sports.
It's the front page on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
all right, 27 minutes after the hour, y'all got your front page right here. Alfreda's, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. It's Monday, August 17th. Here's what's going on in the news. A disturbing scene in downtown Raleigh after a black man was found hanging from a tree Saturday afternoon near Nash Square. Police say first responders tried to save him, but he was pronounced dead at the scene. Now, Raleigh police currently say they have found no evidence of foul play and are investigating the death as a suicide. While the medical examiner is also reviewing the case, the incident happened near a Caribbean festival and quickly sparked concern and speculation online. Ricky, at least 4 black people have been reported found hanging from trees or wooded areas in the U.S. this year alone, with authorities classifying and investigating most as suicides. 29-year-old Tasia Fortune was found hanging behind an abandoned house earlier this month. And a new report alleges 70 potentially misclassified modern-day lynching cases across 7 southern states from 2000 to 2025. In other news, the 60-day U.S.-Iran deadline expired today without a peace deal. Talks are stalled. Iran still hasn't reopened the Strait of Hormuz, and President Trump is threatening more economic pressure on Tehran. Meanwhile, oil prices are rising again, keeping pressure on Americans at the pump. And this is becoming a political problem for Trump. A new poll says 79% of Americans disapprove of Trump's handling of gas prices, including 52% of Republicans. Gas is averaging about $4.07 a gallon nationally, but there's even another concern. The Strategic Petroleum Reserve has now fallen below 300 million barrels. Now, it hasn't been that low since 1983. So what that means is we're basically burning through our emergency oil stash, relying on that same reserve to protect consumers from higher gas prices. And finally, Ricky, some good news. Who needs GLP-1s when we've got coffee? Researchers say regular coffee drinkers tend to have less body fat and more muscle mass. The study found a link between coffee consumption and a leaner body composition. Now, before you replace the gym with Starbucks, Ricky, researchers stress that the study does not prove coffee burns fat or builds muscle. So technically, coffee is not a workout, but it does kind of get us moving, even if it is toward the coffee pot.
Get your bowels moving, too.
Yeah.
That too. Real quick, Ricky, it's National Black Cat Appreciation Day, so get into it. For info on these stories and more, go to RickySmileyMorningShow.com. Now, here's a look at sports.
Rock T, the sports genius, is in the building.
Scott took it well. There it is. She didn't take that one well. She's ready to go. Clarissa Shields wants the knockout, and she's down. She's ready to go. They throw in every towel they've got. It's all over. Clarissa Shields.
Yeah, man. Clarissa Shields got the job done. Defeated Kay Scott in the 6th round by TKO this past weekend in ATL to recapture the WBC and WBA middleweight world title. She dropped 15 pounds, man. She came from the heavyweight division at 175 pounds all the way down to 160 to recapture them belts, man. So big up to Clarissa right there doing her thing. A lot of preseason football action happened over the weekend. One game real quick to highlight. Chicago Bears and Cleveland Browns. Chicago won the game 34-10, but let's talk about the two quarterbacks. Deshaun Watson looked pretty good out there. 11 for 15, 126 yards. Very solid. Shedeur Sanders came off the bench, 6 for 11, 80 yards. Very solid. It's just a preseason game, but let's see how this quarterback controversy in a positive way continues to develop. We'll keep y'all posted. It's my quick sports report right there. Follow me on social media at Rock T. Holla. Brat got the hot spot right now.
Hot spot. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
So hot and that's hot.
You can catch me at the hot spot.
It's the BRAT.
All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show, 29 before the top of the hour. Time for the hot spot. What up, Brat?
What up, Ricky? Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brat Tat, and this is the hot spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get on off into it. Well, y'all, it's back to school season, and Usher's oldest son, Cinco, is now a freshman at Howard University. Usher posted a tribute to Cinco, and here's a little bit of that.
Hey, Jew. This is just the beginning, man. What a wild and amazing adventure. You here in the Mecca. It's your time to shine, kid. You wanted this. You manifested this. You called this into action. You didn't give up. And now this is just your beginning, man. I'm so proud of you. It's your time. It's your time to shine. It's on. It's on it.
It's on it.
You showing what Usher is now.
Love it.
Oh,
Man,
Cinco
that
graduated
emptiness.
from high school earlier this year, and he's now a student at Howard University, y'all.
Congratulations.
Yes, this is Usher's eldest son with his ex-wife, Tamika Foster. So congratulations go out to Cinco on his next chapter. That's got to be crazy, seeing your son go off to college.
Yeah.
And just gone from you. Ooh, you can't protect him no more.
No student loans there.
Ooh.
That emptiness syndrome ain't no joke, man. Because when your ass walk back to that car, it be when you walk back to the car.
Yes, alone.
You thinking they finna get back in the car with
Yes.
you, and then when they turn around to
Ooh,
see
I
them
hate
walk
it.
back up in that dorm, that ride back.
Y'all
that
got to have
ride
somebody
back.
carry
Oh, my
me.
God.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
it's
have to have
hard.
somebody
Yeah.
carry
It's so
me.
hard.
Oh,
Yeah,
my
it
goodness.
ain't-
Alfredus, how did
it
you
ain't
do
easy.
it?
Every year I did.
We listen. Me and Brandon listened to Tupac and Biggie all the way to Alabama State. I'm talking about we was in the car. We knew all the lyrics. We was partying, been got that room fixed up, man. But boy, that ride back and walk past that damn bedroom.
Yeah.
Got a
That
lump
next
in my
morning.
throat right now. I ain't gonna be able
Yeah.
to do it.
Ricky, did you think about Ricky, did you
Huh?
think about getting a little place there? Because me and my husband were like, we could get a little rent house down here.
Right.
You know.
I went down.
Little
I
rent
was-
house.
I was on the road like 2 days later. I was down there acting like I needed to check on something. The financial aid office.
You just couldn't stay away.
Couldn't stay away.
Oh my goodness! All right, y'all. Last but not least, before Clarissa Shields just reminded everybody why they call her the GWOAT, greatest woman of all time. Yes. Ray J got in the ring to box actor Orlando Brown for the celebrity boxing match, and y'all, Brandy was there too. And here they are talking while they was in the car on the way to the fight.
Here we go. He is in the car. Let's go. Put your seatbelt on. I did not expect to see Ray before his fight.
Yeah, no,
But here he is.
You with me, I'm with you.
Where is your gym shorts, your gloves?
But you know, when you
Nothing. Just a t-shirt and some jeans, not even ready for the fight.
When you hear I'm ready, I don't need nothing else. Yeah.
We're going to have to stand by and see.
And see,
Hilarious.
we did. Here's the commentators announcing the winner of that fight.
And now, the Zeus champion, Ray
Ray J's back. This has changed his life. Ray J is back. If only he had one wish, and that wish came true.
What a wish. So it was over 16,000 fans at State Farm Arena, y'all, as well as celebs like Floyd Mayweather, Lotto, 2 Chainz, Portia Williams, Kevin Gates, Usher. So Atlanta really showed up and showed out, and Ray J and Clarissa Shields definitely showed out. So congratulations go out to them. All right, y'all, we're going to wrap up the hot spot on that note, but if you missed any part of the show, make sure you check it out on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show podcast, available wherever you get your podcast, and you can catch me on all my social media at Brat. Coming up next, y'all, we got Mark Morial. He got a message for Black America, and Dwight Stone got the praise mixed down right here on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.